Grace returned to school after staying at home for some weeks. Her face looked stronger, not healed, but stronger. She walked into the nursing lab, wore her coat, and began again. She studied harder, stayed longer in the hospital ward, watched every patient like they were her mother. One day after class, she saw a woman sitting outside the hospital, crying with a baby in her arms. The baby was sick. The mother had no money. She looked confused. Grace walked over. "Do you need help?" she asked. The woman wiped her tears. "The doctor said I should deposit money, but I don't have anything." Grace looked at the baby. The child was breathing fast. She remembered the night her own mother needed oxygen and there was no money. Without thinking, Grace removed the only $5,000 she had for the week. "Take this, please take him inside," the woman cried. She hugged Grace and ran in. Grace sat outside. Her stomach was empty. But for the first time, her heart was full. That night she walked back to the hostel in the rain, soaking wet. No umbrella, but she smiled. She was doing what she came here to do, not just for money, not for title, but for people like her mother, for mothers who are forgotten, for the sick who are too poor to be saved. Grace graduated with good grades. She wore her white uniform, cap on her head, tears in her eyes, but her mother wasn't there, and that hurt. During the oath-taking, Grace Thomas, Bachelor of Nursing. She walked up slowly, took the oath, and as she stepped off the stage, she whispered to herself, "I did it, Mummy, I kept my promise." After NYSC, she applied to many hospitals, private clinics, government ones, big names, but rejection letters kept coming. One day, she got a job offer from a small clinic in a rural area. The pay was low, the environment was hard, but the patients were people like her mother. She took it. She started treating people who walked barefoot to the clinic. Old men, tired mothers, children with swollen bellies. Every day she saw pain. Every day she gave her best, until one morning, she felt dizzy. She almost collapsed while treating a patient. She was rushed to another hospital. Diagnosis: ulcer, fatigue, stress, malnutrition, depression. The same system that broke her mother had broken her too. But how can someone rest when the people they serve are still dying? She sat on the hospital bed, her body weak. Her phone rang. It was the woman she helped months ago. "Grace, my son is fine. He's walking now." He says, "Thank you." Grace smiled faintly. She whispered, "That is enough." The next day, she wrote a note, not a suicide note, but a letter of peace. She didn't die, but she left the clinic. She decided to go back to her village and open a small care center in memory of her mother. She called it Mama Grace Foundation. No charge, just help, just love. Years passed, and the same girl who couldn't heal her mother became the reason many mothers lived. Moral lesson: sometimes our pain becomes our purpose. Sometimes the healing we couldn't give the people we love becomes the gift we give the world. Grace never became rich, but she became